I've been looking for the perfect office chair, and I think I've found one of the most conflicted products I've used in a while. This is the Hbada E3 Pro. On one hand, it's marketed as this hyper-adjustable, serious ergonomic work chair, but on the other, it's clearly built to be a comfortable, kick-your-feet-up recliner. The big question is, can it actually be great at both, or does it end up making compromises that ruin the experience? I've been using it for a couple of weeks, so let's break it down. So my first impression out of the box was that it was pretty slick, but when you get up close, you start to notice the premium illusion. A lot of the parts that look like polished metal are actually just silver painted plastic or steel. This is how they cram so many features into a mid-range price point, by compromising on materials. The result is a chair that for some users can feel a bit wobbly and produce a whole symphony of creaks and rattles with movement. Okay, build quality aside for a second, let's just talk about the adjustments because the list is kind of wild. They call the lumbar support 8D, which means you can move it up and down, forward and back, and it also has these two floating wings that rotate to cradle your sides. The headrest is 4D with height, depth, and dual axis rotation. Then you get to the 6D armrests, which have height, forward, back, left, right shift. They rotate and they can even flip up and out of the way entirely. You've also got a deep 140-degree recline, a tilt lock, and that pull-out footrest. On paper, it is one of the most adjustable chairs you can get for the money. Now, what makes this chair special is its lounging function, and in my experience, its implementation is the best I've seen or personally have experienced. I've gone through a few chairs. It has what the company calls an auto-gravity sensing chassis. You just push yourself back against the chair and it reclines with you automatically. It's like magic. It's effortless. That, combined with a deep recline and the integrated footrest, makes it an excellent and very comfortable chair for lounging. I've used it to nap, I've used it to relax, I've used it to just watch TV, watch from my computer. It's amazing. The surfaces and the mesh specifically are firm, but they create a very airy, breathable feeling that you just don't get from big leather chairs, especially right now when it's summer. But this is where the conflict comes in. The very thing that makes it a great recliner can get in the way of it being a productive task chair. The lumbar support, for example, it's extremely polarizing. It's a hard plastic designed to be aggressive, and if your back doesn't fit it perfectly, like specific to your curve and shape, it can feel like it's constantly poking on you. Me, unfortunately, it doesn't fit to my back, so depends on like how I recline and how I rest my back against it. It does feel a bit harsh towards my back. And the biggest deal breaker for many will be the armrest. Just to give an idea, this is the lowest that they go. And as you can see, my shoulders are hunched up a bit. So even at the lowest, they are pretty high for me, and I'm not even small. Another problem that brings about is the fact that if you are sitting on like your desk, it's gonna be really hard for the armchairs or for the armrest to go under the table itself. They are also very widely described as being wobbly and made of hard, unforgivable plastic. Anyway, after all of that, what's the final word? Look, this chair, it's not perfect. It has some clear flaws. The armrests are a genuine problem. If you need to slide right up to your desk and that lumbar support is not perfectly made for your back, then it's gonna be your worst enemy. But despite the flaws, this has become my chair of choice. I've tried a few others, and for me, the pros just outweighs the cons. The lounging experience, it's on another level. The effortless recline and built-in footrest creates a seriously comfortable place to be in for hours. While it is not for everyone, if you're looking for a chair that's a fantastic, airy lounging experience for you, it is second to none. It hits this sweet spot that others just don't offer. It's a high risk option for sure, but for the right person, it is a winner.